Nu skal vi til at høre om din sidste fantasi. 12. Remastered. Vi er hos Square Enix i London for at snakke om Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age. Hvad der er nyt i det, og hvad vi kan komme til at se. Så hvis du har mod på at høre mere om din sidste fantasi, så bare følg med her. Først og fremmest hører vi selvfølgelig om, hvad de største ændringer er i en remaster-version i forhold til originalen. Det skal man.
I think the biggest difference between the original Final Fantasy XII, certainly in Europe, is the fact that the game that this remaster is based on is not the very first Final Fantasy XII, but is the Final Fantasy XII International Zodiac Job System version that was only released ever in Japan. So that's going to be new for this one.
Og nu kan det godt være, at du også sidder og tænker, Final Fantasy XII, det har jeg aldrig spillet. Er det så noget for mig? Og så kan jeg kun sige, ja!
We've had a lot of calls from fans who want to see more or remaster of Final Fantasy XII. So there's been a lot of demand out there for this. The fact that this is a version based on a version that was never released before in Europe on the international Zodiac Job System version. So even for people who played it before, you can get a completely new game experience. Because it's a completely new character development system and the battles have been completely reworked. So even if you played it before, you can have a new gameplay experience, and it'd be very satisfying to the people who are already Final Fantasy XII fans. And then for the people who maybe are new to the Final Fantasy series, who maybe started playing with Final Fantasy XV, I think it'll be a great experience for them too, because it's really got a lot of classic Final Fantasy gameplay in it, and the exploration of the world, the battles and the tactical strategic battles you can experience there. So it'll be a really great game for them, and I think that'll make 12 a very popular game.
Til PlayStation 4 har vi allerede set Final Fantasy X og Final Fantasy X version 2 blive opgraderet til PlayStation 4, så nu er det blevet 12'ernes tur. Men var det meningen fra starten af?
And just to explain the reasons why we thought 12 would be a really good one to do a remaster remake for. Certainly when it was first developed, we introduced a lot of very revolutionary new kinds of gameplay systems that really haven't been copied that much elsewhere, and we feel would be very much still competitive in today's gaming environment, and would still be a very satisfying game for modern gamers. And that'd be things like obviously the seamless battle system transitions without switching to its separate battle screen, and the gambit system, the sort of simulated AI construction system, which is a very complicated, deep system, but we felt that was something that really would be something that modern gamers would be interested in. And so once we decided that, we said, okay, we want to go ahead with that, but if we do a remake or remaster at any time, we really want to do it with the original team who made the first game. And we didn't want to just make it prettier and improve the cosmetics, the visuals. We wanted to make sure that it was a much more easily accessible and more fun to play, and a more convenient to play game, and really rework those aspects of it. And in order to do that, we had to have the original members of the team there. Unfortunately, because everyone on the team was involved in different projects, and it was quite hard to get them all together at the same time, it took a little while before we could realise that, and that obviously pushed it back to after 10.10.2. But finally, we managed to find a good opportunity where everyone, myself, Mr. Katana, we could all get together and we could start on the game. So we've been developing that. Now we're almost ready to release it to the world. So that's a brief outline of why.
En af de nye ting, som der er kommet her i det nye Final Fantasy, er nemlig speedrun. Eller mere bestemt, at du kan speede spillet op, imens du spiller. Men hvordan virker det i et spil, der handler primært om at grinde?
The idea for it was Mr. Ito Hiroyuki, the battle designer, who thought about adding that into the game. And he was thinking that because traveling around these massive areas and through the world is such a big part of the game, it'd be fun to be able to speed that up a bit and maybe go somewhere quicker. And I mean, we had some various different reactions to it, but I think far more of the reactions we heard towards this speed mode were positive than negative, so a lot of people seem to like it.
Og her til sidst hører vi så selvfølgelig om, hvad de ser frem til, at du kommer til at lide i Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age.
First of all, I'd be happy if they realise how accessible the game is now and easy to play and get into it is. And also because the whole battle system and character growth system has been redesigned and reworked. Just to have fun with that and enjoy those and just really get the feeling of what a great game it is and what the feeling of adventure in the game is. So I just want them to enjoy it all, really.
Glæder du dig til dette Final Fantasy remake? Er det et ja, eller er det et nej? Måske, ved jeg ikke. Uanset hvad, kan du skrive, hvad du synes om det, hernede i kommentarfeltet, og så ses vi ellers bare næste gang.